It is later now, later than it was the last time it was noticed. The porch remains, attached to the house, held in place, unchanged. Most of the night has already passed without leaving a record. What remains does not hurry. The air is settled into a consistent state, not cool, not warm, simply present in the space it occupies. Light from inside rests near the door. It does not spread. It does not withdraw. It stays where it landed. Beyond that boundary, the yard remains darker, not empty, just unlit. The ground holds what remains of the day. Warmth stays close to the surface. It leaves slowly, without urgency. The boards beneath the porch do not move. They have already adjusted to the temperature. They do not creak. They do not respond to attention. A chair remains where it was left. Its position feels final without being deliberate. It does not face anything specific. It does not wait. It simply remains in place. The railing outlines the edge without closing it. Vertical lines separating one space from another. Nothing leans against them. Nothing crosses through. Somewhere beyond the yard, a sound appears, too distant to identify, too brief to follow. It passes and does not return. The porch does not react. The trees remain still. Leaves do not move. Branches hold their shape. If air passes through them, it does not announce itself. The night continues without shifting direction. Change happens in increments that are difficult to notice. Light remains steady. It does not flicker. It does not dim. Shadows stay where they formed. They do not stretch. They do not retreat. The porch feels complete without activity. Nothing suggests that something should happen next. Time continues without instruction. Moments pass without being counted. Earlier sounds lose their outline. Later sounds have not arrived. There is only this portion of the night, unlabeled, undivided. The surface of the table reflects a small amount of light, not enough to shine, enough to exist. Objects on it remain untouched. They do not shift. They do not collect meaning. They do not require explanation. The boundary between house and yard remains intact. Nothing presses against it. Nothing tests it. The door stays closed because it was left that way. Not locked, not open, simply closed. The interior light does not change. It does not brighten. It does not fade. It remains consistent without intention. The porch stays quiet without becoming empty. Sound does not disappear. It thins. Somewhere farther away, something adjusts. A brief movement, then stillness again. Nothing follows it. The porch does not change posture. It does not shift weight. It does not respond. The night deepens without becoming darker. The quality of the darkness changes slightly and then holds. Distance becomes harder to measure. The yard feels larger without expanding. Time becomes less precise. Minutes pass without distinction. Earlier moments lose clarity. Later moments do not form. The porch remains exactly as it is. The chair stays. The railing holds. The boards remain. Light continues to rest near the door. Nothing moves toward it. Nothing pulls away. Air remains still. If something passes overhead, it leaves no trace. The trees do not respond. The yard stays unlit. The porch does not grow quieter. It simply continues. Nothing interrupts. Nothing resolves. Time moves without leaving marks. The night does not hurry. The porch does not change. Stillness remains without effort. Space holds itself together. Nothing asks to be noticed. Nothing asks to be remembered. The night stretches without thinning. The porch remains at the edge of the house, between inside and everything else. Neither one nor the other, just present. The air remains unchanged. The ground holds steady. The chair remains in its position. The light stays on. The door stays closed. The yard stays dark. The trees remain still. Time passes without comment. And whatever comes later will arrive without being asked.